The dread mill. Oh my. It's all very interesting. I'm kind of interested in seeing what this arrow shoot is. Okay. Because I like blankets. Wander was wondering why they're... Okay. Stand with your feet and shoulders apart. Okay, raise both arms. Arrow shoot. Pull out on the ring to slow down. Okay. And that allows you to turn right. And that allows you to turn left. Oh, it still wants me to lean right? Oh. Okay.
Man, this reminds me of Super Monkey Ball. I hope we get a Super Monkey Ball for the Switch. I think that would be an absolutely lovely experience.
Okay. Lean forward.
Yep.
Alright. Lean backwards.
Oh, I see. You're just still in the tutorial.
Yep. So, wow, this is interesting. Try to fall through all the rings. The center of each ring is worth more points.
Yep. So this is very much like a vertical monkey ball. That's cool.
Open your parachute nice and wide.
Ah! Okay. I missed all of those. This is really weird. I don't know. I need to go back.
Do this to work your core. I can see how this would
How
work.
did I just barely miss those?
I can see how this would work your core. 100%.
I'm missing absolutely everything. Okay. I suppose if I went slow the entire way rather than letting myself drop, then I'd get more of these.
Yeah. Not time for stuff. You gotta go back and land on those moving, shining pads.
Yep.
Good luck.
That or I'm just gonna float to the center one.
Center might not be a bad idea. Harder to miss.
I only got 500 points. So maybe I should go slower the rest of the way. That is, say, a B. Fine, I'll record it.
Make sure.
Wait, not to dude!
You've saved that as dude, the embarrassing man.
I saved
The guy that
to
lives in our
dude.
house.
No!
But we've never seen he leaves weird high scores that are kind of garbage in games that we would be embarrassed to make ourselves.
Okay.
But that's okay because dude has no shame.
Alright, we're gonna do this again.
Ready? Go!
Okay, you float to the right. This is so weird looking, isn't it?
It is very strange looking. Here's Shell in a, a fitness outfit, just like flailing her torso around in an attempt to catch just random points
This is
while
really
cracking up. She looks like she's like super flexing, but also cracking up the entire time. She's like trying to fitness intimidate me or something. That's all I'm seeing right now. She's just like, check out my abs!
I did worse!
My
I did worse than the
beautiful
last time.
abs!
I just can't do it! This is so weird! How?
I'll give
How?
it a try later. After I've cooled down a little bit. Or next time. Here, just save it as dude again.
No, it's... I'm
Okay.
not gonna save that. That was bad. Do you know what's the problem is? The backwards.
Yeah.
I'm like...
Yeah, leaning back is tough. So, Shell, why don't you go back? It's adventure mode time.
Oh, you want me to do adventure mode
Yeah,
time?
you might as well. We can skip all the voice acting, though, which is kind of nice.
Should be a door
I do really wish there were a couple more environments that were just, like, running through.
Try pressing in
I always feel like you only run for a little bit, and I'm like, oh...
Oops, sorry.
Did you
dear.
just punch a deer in the face?
I love
Why
deer.
did you do that?
Because it was instructing me to blow air
Just
bubbles.
blast the deer, but you don't blast the boxes for money. I see how this works. Cabela's deer puncher.
If the aim
I
seems
love
off,
deer.
I may be
Don't wanna
misaligned.
The
hurt
federal
them.
government just outlawed animal cruelty in a much stricter sense, and here you are defying them, you rebel you. Yeah, you gotta,
Oh, I need to do the stiff one?
you gotta blast those, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a light puff is not gonna get that door open.
Oh, watch your step.
Welcome
Okay.
to Fitness Land,
Downward and pressing in. Great.
home of the fitness people.
All right, let's go up and over and push.
Yeah.
What's PETA gonna do? Kill it again? Actually, often PETA's kind of awful.
Raise your knees up higher.
So, interesting and sad thing about PETA is they're not actually very good towards animals. They're better at, like, viral protests that honestly don't do much. But PETA tends to actually kill quite a lot of animals due to their policies, like straight up operating kill shelters and stuff, which is horrible.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, suck.
Yeah, I tend to actually suck coins up more than anything else. It's easier than blowing at them.
Okay, time to run.
Let's get this through.
Like, I like the idea of a
Yay!
organization
That was a great
designed
run.
to protect
Now
animals,
turn
but
your exercise into experience
Anyway.
points with a victory pose.
so you need to, yep.
Yep. Right, the ring
Charge
count in
your
front of
squat
you.
power, but don't
Strap
overextend
down.
yourself. Release toward this victory.
It's 80% of the animals they save get killed. That's horrifying. Huh. I almost feel like Sonic Team should just, like, take
Is
the
something wrong?
basis for
You're
this
heroin
game
now.
And make
just have, like, a Sonic the
Fitness
Hedgehog.
where you're running the
where
whole
you're
time.
where you're just running and Sonic's like, you know, Sonic's going a billion times faster than you, but you know you're doing all of the jumping and the actions based on Ring Fit.
The more
It'd be
you
the dumbest
exercise,
tie-in, and
the
they'd
more
sure
synchronized
find a way to
we'll be.
like screw it
You'll
up.
know we're in sync
But
when your hair
boy, would
clears
that
up.
be amazing all the same.
I'm
Because it might actually, yeah, it's Sonic the Fit Hog. Why not? Like, I don't know. I guess I'm kind of starved for good Sonic games, and I'm sure it would be a terrible tie-in. But if it wasn't, it'd be amazing.
Okay.
Mario
am I
and
gonna-
Sonic at the gym? Hell yeah. Like,
Oh, but they already have the Olympic Games and stuff, but those
Yeah.
aren't games where you actually physically
yeah,
do
there's
the
no
actions.
fitness, but like, if Nintendo actually committed to the Ring Fit, I could see some really neat games coming out of it if they actually like kept coming up with new games to use the Ring Fit thing. Because one of the reasons why I wasn't super interested in Wii Fit was because like you get the peripheral and it's useful for one game program thing. That's part of the reason why I didn't want to pick up Ring Fit originally, because it's just like, I'm gonna get it for the singular game, which, you know, might actually be really good, but then it's just gonna go on a shelf forever. I mean, obviously I'm going to get a lot more use out of this thing than I thought I was going to, because this isn't just a dumb meme. This is a legitimately, like, good game with some really good fitness bits thrown into it.
All right. This is my first battle. Oh,
Uh-oh.
it's against the little purple one.
I knew these guys would show
Yeah,
up.
could fit a racing game. Oh yeah, you could absolutely use the Ring Fit controller just as a steering
Steering
wheel.
wheel?
Yeah,
It's fun.
it'd work great.
No need to worry. I'm a fit battle expert. So if you're feeling a bit intimidated,
Yeah, they would just try to make it like
Just
secret
leave
rings.
it to me.
You know, I'd be okay with secret rings if it
you can
made me
think of
fit in the
fit battle
process.
as the collision of two
And
competing
honestly, the control
exercise
scheme with the Ring Fit would actually probably be better
Come
than
on,
Sonic and the
let's
Secret
warm up by
Rings'
giving this guy a
original
smoothie
control
blend
scheme.
of kale and punishment.
You use the two controllers for gas and brake? Yeah. I don't know how you'd use the one on your thigh, necessarily.
Okay.
Just close, yeah.
Select a skill.
You know all these.
I've seen you do them all before.
Yep.
Well, let's do these. Okay, there's the squats. There's the overhead press. Let's do the overhead press first.
Overhead press.
Exercise correctly for max power. Check tip.
Okay, let's move. Be sure not to bend your lower back.
I would absolutely play like a Ring Fitness Racer game, though.
Good job. All right.
Like, that would actually be pretty fun. I think I was even talking about that earlier. Like, how rad would it be if you could do, like, Trials Fusion type stuff?
Excellent. Nice.
Little mini games and whatnot.
Nicely done. Yes. Yes.
The running affects how fast they go, so it's actually you that race. I would actually play, like, a fitness game like that.
Okay.
Where it's just like,
Ooh,
yeah.
this is tiring.
It is.
At least for the deltoids.
Yeah, like...
Oh, the guard.
You can only do so much of that before you just get, like, way too tired. See, didn't we already have that with Nintendo Labo? We did, but Labo is kind of a limited use gimmick. This is something that has legs.
Let's select this.
Beefy legs.
Okay, so it wants me to do chair pose, squats. Let's do the squat.
Squat.
Fair warning, do not do chair pose and squats next to each other ever.
Okay.
Okay, let's move. Keep your back.
Lower.
Nice.
Keep your back
Return.
straight.
Yep.
Excellent.
You're not actually really supposed to lean over it. That's better. Also, if you notice his knees aren't going forward that much,
Oh, okay.
yeah, you actually have to keep your knees generally above your feet
Okay, that's fine.
and your back straight. Otherwise, you hurt your knees, even if it's a lot more strain
Great. Amazing.
and slower when going up.
All right.
I know I'm guilty of doing these wrong, but I'm going to critique until you have perfect squat form.
All right. Woohoo! Defeated my
Oh, I
first
did notice
enemy.
that you fired off into the distance. I never paid attention when they died. That poor creature.
Level up.
I kind of wish some of the enemies would take damage on Abguard, like in response if you did it well enough, so that they'd like try and smash into your Abguard, and you just like ab blast them away as a result. Oh, hopefully there will be some proper ab shots. A Pokemon tie-in would sell this more. Yeah, I'd be fine with that. Straight up, you're just like out on a run, and
Wait, I thought I blasted
There were two.
those. Two of them. I see.
it's dirty.
Keep it up.
Got all those.
But yeah, it just like I realize we probably won't get a whole lot of tie-in anythings for this game or this peripheral, but I could see them doing it and it actually working really well. I wonder how well Ring Fit did in the reviews.
Let's do chair pose. Move slowly. Take it slow. All right. Feet apart. Up.
Bend slowly. Slowly return to the starting position. You'll feel it in your chest and shoulders.
Wow, there's
I
a
just
lot
need to
of
focus on breathing.
Good. Stay
there's a lot of people talking about Ring Fit specifically being a really good way to get a lot of exercise without having to worry about
Squeeze.
standing out of the gym, like a lot of people who are quite morbidly obese, saying that it's a really fun way to exercise without the anxiety of being judged at the gym.
Oh, yeah.
And admittedly, I've never been to a gym where I've seen anybody being hazed for their weight. I've actually felt kind of weird about it because I kind of want to go up to some people that I know tangentially and be like, good on you for, you know, making it out here, because I went to the gym a fair bit when I was in college, and there were some overweight people that I knew, vaguely, that were there every single time I went, without fail. And I was always a little bit upset about that, because, like, I had trouble going to the gym that consistently. The only reason why I even went to the gym originally was because I convinced three of my friends to go to the gym with me every couple of days when we were sophomores. And that was actually very nice. And then they all got lazy and fat.
Do you have issues with your tailbone hurting? Maybe I'm not sitting on the wrong part. of my
You're
butt.
leaning back too far?
Okay, that makes sense.
Feels great to move your body, right?
Oh, I defeated it. Okay, that works. Over 40 different skills. All right, back into the fray.
But yeah, I was always a little bit heartbroken that none of my other friends kept going to the gym, so I kind of slowly lost motivation. I still kept up with it for most of my sophomore year. Junior year was a little harder because we were going to Croatia. And then we lost a shit ton of weight in Croatia because we had to walk everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
That was nice. Coming from a fat person, Planet Fitness is good about keeping the assholes away. I've heard that. My worry with Planet Fitness is it would be just a little bit too...
Really?
What?
I feel like it's more than 145, but who knows?
It's fairly accurate. As long as it's not, like, super low, it's accurate.
Okay. That was a workout.
Yeah, they have that lunk alarm, don't they? Yeah, my fear, actually, with Planet Fitness
What's
is
a
that...
lunk alarm?
It's for, like, people that are trying too hard. And my one fear is that I'd go to Planet Fitness across the street and set that lunk alarm off, and so it's actually driving me away from, like, wanting to go.
Wait. So the lunk alarm is if someone just looks to be overworking themselves, then they do it? Or
Kind of, yeah. If
or
you're,
if
like,
you're too fit and you go in there.
or if you're, like, grunting or just, like, working out harder than a certain amount. It's good for most people, probably, but, like, I'm just afraid of, like, somehow qualifying for having that set on me. And the shame, indignation, and anger that I think I would feel is enough of a turnoff that I don't want to deal with it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so I'll fight Drago.
Yep, good luck. He's a tough bugger.
All right.
Here goes Stadium, his dark influence. Stay hydrated.
Yep, you need one?
And my knees are fine.
Okay.
But I could use a little bit of H2O.
Yep.
Except the microphone is making it difficult.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go. Now let's begin. Take a deep breath.
I don't know. I think no matter what, once I'm done with Ring Fit, I'll try that out. See if it's any good. I believe in you, Shell. I mean, you seem to be doing better than I was. But I think the difference between, like, normal and intense is actually somewhat considerable. Maybe not.
Okay.
Either that or you're just a fitter person than I am, even though we are both
I'm carrying a lot less
log
extra
people.
weight on you, because remember,
This
I'm
is
average
true.
weight from my height, and you're technically overweight.
Raise your knees.
Yeah, I have
there
to
you
raise my
go.
knees. There we are. Whoop, whoop. It fell off! The little leggy thing fell off.
Yeah. There you go. That should keep it on.
Well, yeah, if I especially put it in the crook where women have this... Wait, why isn't it registering?
There you go. Now it's good.
Keep going.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes women can have like a notch in their upper thigh, so that's a place to put it.
Above the gap.
The only thing left is to take
Yeah.
Or I guess in the gap. Would be the spot. That sounds weird. Oh well.
I mean, because look.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Okay, we've already spoken with him before. He's like, I'm so out of shape. Well, don't worry. So are we.
Leave
To some
my
extent.
partner out of it. This is just between you and me.
Huh. Interesting feature for Ring Fit.
What?
You can actually put on the usual thing, not even turn on the game, and just do basic reps. And it'll remember them up to 500.
Oh. Interesting. Okay, boss battle time.
Select a skill and attack.
Okay, what skill is most effective against him?
Nothing and everything. They're all equal currently.
Okay. I'll do the overhead press.
Okay, let's go. Bend your hands slightly for more force. Neat.
So, by the way, I looked at
Fantastic.
the differences between intense and normal. It's the amount of reps you have to do.
I see.
Perfect. Fantastic. Nice. Fine work. Okay. Sharp. Okay. Amazing. Let's keep going. Good
Okay,
job.
faster reps.
3. Good. Good.
Yeah, she's starting to exert.
Yep, especially for those.
Yeah, because
All right, press in.
so intensity drops the damage taken and damage received. So reps are those little pips at the bottom. So when Shell picks her exercise, I'd have to go back and double check how many I'd have to do. Because I was wondering about it, because it seemed like Shell was killing things a lot faster. And then I was reading, I was looking at it, I'm like, wait a second. I'm pretty sure I had a lot more of those blue pips. Because if you notice, she has, how many is that? 10? No, 9 yellow pips and 5 blue pips.
Awesome.
And intense is
Wonderful.
a couple more than that? I don't know how much more. I'd have to check the VOD.
Good job. Excellent.
But yeah, I was wondering about that, because, like, Shell's absolutely rocking this guy.
Excellent.
And he's not, you know, dragging herself off it,
Great.
off the floor.
Oh, pick up the pace.
Yes. Neat. 3. Yes. Yes. Keep it up. 1 left. Nice.
I love this art style for this game.
Is tiring.
It is! It's legit exercise.
I mean, it's a good feeling.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of why I like it so much, is like, yeah, this is just like, this is a fitness game that is both a really good game and enough good exercise that, like, you feel good at the end of it. You're not hurting yourself. You gotta squat further down.
Further?
Yep. There you go.
Doesn't seem to want to acknowledge it. Is it sort of wigging out? Ah, I had it too far on the side.
I think so. Yep.
Yeah, there
you
it
go.
is.
Yeah. Shell had the controller off on the side of her leg.
And that influenced how it... Alright.
Slowly return to the starting position.
Yeah, that's a lot less reps than I had to do.
On the tips of your toes.
So difficulties amount just more sets than previous difficulties? Yeah, so if you're on extreme, you would have to do twice as much as what Shell probably just had to do
You should feel it in your stomach, not your arms.
to do the same amount of damage.
You've got this.
Alright, what do I want to do next?
It's a fitness game that actually
It's not allowing me to choose other ones.
you have to turn it like a steering wheel.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah,
Okay,
it's a
let's do squats.
fitness game that's actually a game and not just a weird gimmick that makes you feel like a loser for doing it. Yeah, and like almost all of these are legit exercises. Like squats. Admittedly, she doesn't have 100 pounds on her shoulders, but honestly, that can get a little bit, like, dangerous and hard on you.
Very nice.
But like squats, chair pose,
They say that ideally
Knee
you should
raises?
be able to do a lot of exercise with just your own weight.
yeah, absolutely.
You don't need to have all of these dumbbells and giant weights. Because if you think about it, with tree climbing or just climbing in general, and a bunch of other things, you're just using your own weight as the counter.
Increase your pace.
All right.
Very nice. 3. Okay. Nice. 1 left. Okay. Good.
Whew.
Stay
There we go.
Select the skill and
Let's see, I can do overhead press, the chair. Now let's do the overhead press. That gives me the most workout.
press.
I need to get beefier
Okay,
arms
let's
anyway.
go. Good for working those upper arms. Nice. Keep it up.
Arm strength was always one of my weaknesses. I was pretty good with abs,
All right.
pretty good with my legs, but never arms.
Great. Excellent. Well done.
Yeah, she is breathing hard.
Fantastic.
I actually feel my neck muscles.
Fantastic.
Probably because you're tensing your shoulder muscles
Yeah.
as part of all of this.
Great. 3. Excellent. All right. One
Yeah, fighting Drago is a workout. Woo!
Yeah.
Ab guard again.
Like, I honestly didn't think I was going to beat him last time. It was part of the reason why I felt like I should probably take a break and...
more.
Wait, more? I didn't realize there was a second rep.
Don't have many hearts.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have that many hearts left.
You
What would
should
be the
be
best
able-
attack? This?
Chair pose does a decent amount of damage.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
I think they all actually have the same upper limit of damage.
Bend slowly.
Let's see, how much does that do? Wow, yeah, you do 17 damage per attack. I think I capped out at about 12. You might have to do one more, but I think you got him. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. Because if I had to do any more, I might have lost that last heart
Yep.
defending against his attack. Woo!
Great hustle. Keep it up.
Congrats. Foot 5.
Foot 5?
Foot 5. Yeah.
I actually used my foot for that.
She did.
And for humans, it works, foot 5s.
Yeah.
Because I just always remember with my guinea pigs, they had fewer toes on their hind legs than their front legs. Isn't that funny?
Yep. All right. Well, you've earned a break. Do you want to take a shower now? Or you up for
Pulling energy from the
being a
ground.
potato person for a little while first?
I mean, what time is it?
Oh, you got to do a victory pose. Victory pose,
victory
Shell.
pose.
Victory pose.
Yeah.
Victory!
Did that influence my time at all?
No. No. Because time is entirely based on your current activity. It's very good at measuring that, actually. So, Wander, you're gonna put it on this setting next run? Nah. Nah, I need to earn my fitness. Lose my fatness.
Yay. They keep talking about smoothies. Makes me want to make a smoothie again.
Oh. Do we have stuff for... No, we don't.
We have some fruit, and we do have orange juice,
We don't have yogurt.
but we have all that extra ice cream with the fruit
We
already in it.
we shouldn't be using ice cream for
No, that's true.
smoothies. That's
We have a bunch of ice.
yeah, it's not the same. We'll pick up smoothie materials.
Wait, we do have yogurt in the back, but I don't know how old it is.
Yeah, that might be bad yogurt.
Oh no, he got away. He drove to grow away. Woohoo! Fit for today and cool down? Yes. Yeah, I could see people playing this every day and
Yeah,
it being a great workout.
yeah. I mean, that's kind of my plan. As we get fitter and more used to this, I'd like to do. I would like to do
Really?
one session of this daily.
I only spent 10 minutes doing all of that?
Yeah, there's some amount of downtime.
Felt a lot longer.
I know it does feel a lot
Because
longer,
then that means you'd have to do 3 times as much to get your half hour of exercise in.
but it's still exercise. Also, there will be less downtime. But remember, you had a lot of cutscenes where you're just sitting like there being like blah 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 because you don't care. Yeah. But yeah, 10 minutes of exercise is still good, and it is easing you up to it. I'm sure eventually you'll have a lot more.
And stretch within the range of your ability.
Am I supposed to put the
Spread your
bar
feet,
away? There we go.
raise both hands, and hold your left wrist. While pulling on your wrist, tilt to the right and stretch your side.
Stretch time.
Return to your
And I
original
really do like the
position.
fact that it
Switch
enforces
hands
and
bend the other
educates
way.
you on cool stretches too along the way.
Stretches,
Stretch slowly.
proper
Don't
muscle
overdo it.
groups, and the exercises for them.
Bring yourself back slowly.
My nose is running though.
Stretch your left arm to the side and hold it with your right arm. Pull in your arm and stretch the muscles of your left shoulder.
Another game that I liked playing was it wasn't
Now do
Dance
the
Dance
same on the
Revolution, but it was
opposite
something
side.
like Just Dance.
Oh, yeah.
Be careful
Yeah,
not
those
to
dancing
rotate
games
your
would be
waist
good.
as well.
I could never get into them in the same way that I can get into this. Because those I felt foolish during.
I really liked the one that
Bring
we
yourself
had gotten
back
had
slowly.
You Spin Me Right Round.
Join your hands together in front of you.
You spin me right
palms
around,
facing
baby,
out.
right
That's the
round.
meat spin song, though. Like, I've been meat spun enough that I never
What
want
do
to
you mean
hear.
by meat spun?
Oh boy, you sweet summer child.
Bring yourself back slowly.
I want your love.
Put your right
You know
foot
that one?
forward and
No.
cross your legs.
No, I
Bend your
don't
body
wanna.
forward and stretch the
And
back
no,
of
I'm
your
not gonna
left
If
show
it's a
shell.
meat spin, I'm pretty sure it has to do with people flailing their
Hold it like
you know
that
what's
for a
around.
little longer.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. To that song, on loop,
Straighten
forever.
and switch legs.
People would just go to meatspin.com whenever a computer was open, and boy, sometimes you get a lot of people
Stretch the
meat spinning
opposite side as
simultaneously. And if you timed it just right with your other friends, then
Breathe slowly
it turns
as
into
you
a horrible cacophony of spinning meat.
Slowly straighten up, bit by bit.
Did you ever
starting
see
from
the
your lower
version of
back.
it with Jimmy Fallon and
Yeah, I did. That was funny.
Put your right
and
leg
Rudd?
forward and put your hands
that
on
was
your hips.
hilarious. Because they
Bend
tried to
your right
recreate the
knee
whole
and
music
stretch
video.
out your left calf. Now switch legs. Shift your center of
I mean,
balance
if you
forward
ever read
and
the
stretch out
book
the opposite side.
Orcs and Crake, they had some of that stuff going on in it. Supposedly it was like a post-apocalypse, the end of humanity, whatever.
Bring
But there was a
yourself
race of
back
humans
slowly.
that had developed after humanity had died.
And your stretching is
And
complete.
they had this
Good
really
job.
peculiar mating ritual and stuff, and it involved the men's turning blue and then them spinning it around in a dance, very similar to what you just described. And we had to read Orcs and Crake for required college reading for the science fiction and fantasy class. Good job! What can I do to be healthy? Eat a balanced diet, exercise! Woohoo! Hope to see you again. Goodbye for now. Okay. Well, now I have experienced Ring Fit Adventures. And I
Yep.
really like it.
Yeah, it's pretty
But
good.
I feel more in character because I have the awesome outfit.
I have somewhat of a fitness outfit. I just have the fitness outfit of a nerd that barely leaves his house.
I even have the weird, like, midriff shirt that
She
the girl
does.
does.
She does.
And I would never go out in public with this on.
Which is a shame. You look very nice.
Meh.